Today's project is swapping out a headlight bulb, 2015 Chrysler 200. This one has the projector headlights. In case yours doesn't, this one does come with the projector headlights. Pretty nice car. We're going to work inside the wheel well today. So by projectors, I'm talking about this type. Okay? This is the driver's side of this vehicle, and this is your projector housing. So this actually is your low beam and your high beam powered by the same bulb. And just when you activate the high beam, it changes the bulb's position behind that projector. So what I've done here is I pulled this car up nice and tight to the garage. It's still snowy and cold out here in upstate New York. So I've turned the wheel all the way to the right. And now we're going to look up inside this wheel well. There's this nice little access door up here, up at the top. You know it's the right access door. Well, it's the only one there. But it also has a little picture of a headlight on it. So I'm going to spin this little plastic retainer. That door is going to open. I should be able to spin this because this is a rivet here on the bottom. I should be able to spin this out of my way, reach in and grab the headlight bulb from behind. So without taking the wheel off, it was a pretty tough spot to be able to get an actual flat blade screwdriver in there. I tried a couple different ones. So instead what I used is I found a washer that would fit that slot. Okay? And I pressed the washer in there and I just twisted it. It was hard to twist, but as long as you have a good grip on the washer, using it as to go into that slot there, I was able to get it out with some force. And now I've got this door open. So I'll give you a better look inside that door here. Let me just see if I can spin this down like I thought I could. And just spin this nice down out of the way. So that there is the back of your headlight bulb housing. Okay? So I'm going to do now is I'm going to reach in there. I'm going to grab that circular piece. I'm going to twist it to the left and unlock it and pull that cover off, and I should be able to reach in right to the bulb after that. And that right there is the back of your headlight. So now I should be able to give the whole thing a turn to the left, the whole bulb. So it was tough to accomplish with my left hand, so I had to put the camera down for just a minute. But once I reached in there, I was able to turn that bulb and plug to the left. Maybe about a third of a turn or a quarter of a turn. And the whole bulb came out. So now we're unclipping from here, from this harness, pulling our bulb out. Now when dealing with bulbs, your new bulbs, you don't ever want to touch this glass with your fingers, okay? And even with a new bulb that I just take out of the package, I'm going to clean that with a little bit of rubbing alcohol on a paper towel to make sure that that's clean of any grease or oils at all. Because the reason you don't want to touch these new bulbs is just the slight grease from your fingers is enough to cause that bulb to overheat or to be hot unevenly, okay? And that can cause your bulbs to fail prematurely. So now at this point, I'm going to plug the new bulb into that plug, make sure it's clean of any oils or grease at all. I'm going to be able to put the bulb in and do a short turn to the right and lock it in, and then I can put this cover back on and we'll be all done. Okay, so when you first place the new bulb in, it'll be at about that orientation. Okay, it has 3 black ears that have to fit into that chrome trim piece. Okay, so you put it in that orientation first. You want to press in gently and turn to the right clockwise to lock it in. So that is now locked in. It's plugged in. And now I can see about getting this tab here, this piece put back on. Now there is an ear on this cover, which I can show you as soon as I get it somewhat oriented. That cable definitely doesn't make it any easier because this cover keeps catching on that cable. But there's an ear down here. Okay, you see that? So I'm going to try and put that over to my right a little bit because I believe that that's probably, yeah, so that ear is going to have to start over there, pointing at that white piece. And then we'll push in gently and twist to the right to lock it. And that ear is down there now. Now it's locked. Okay, we'll test it. But the only thing left to do now, other than making sure it works, is we flip this door back up. And we got to put this little fastener back in, twist it to the right, and we're done. Thanks for watching.